10 million rand, not negotiable. The lady who refuses to go away quietly. Taxi violence explodes on the streets of Port St. John's. At least 3 people have been killed. An empty seat at an important plenary session at Davos. Why did the Reserve Bank governor not pitch? Bulldozing his rivals, Donald Trump storms to victory in Iowa, taking him one step closer to the White House. Hello, I'm Jane Dutton.
This is Eyewitness News.
Trevor Noah makes history. He is the first African and black person to win an Emmy. The comedians bagged the Outstanding Talk Series Award for The Daily Show. Well done, Trevor.
This story has been so long, it's been so crazy, it's been so wonderful. I start by thanking the crazy Africans who followed me to this country. David Kibuka, Joseph Opio, thank you so much. David Meyer, my partner in crime, and then the writers in the team, Roy Wood Jr. from the very beginning.
Evidence of a dramatic shootout in broad daylight in the heart of Port St. John's. At least 3 people have been killed and 2 cars set alight. The victims are from neighbouring Lusikisiki, the Uncedo Taxi Association, and they launched an attack on the Border Alliance Taxi Association.
They came and then they just fired to the taxi guys there, and then they fought back, and then that was it. It was a taxi, a double cab, and a Polo plus an Isuzu double cab as well. The vehicles burning. There are 3 next to KFC, and then the one is burning next to the health center.
Taxi violence broke out in the same area last week. The tussle over whether former public protector Busisiwe Mqwebane is due an end-of-service gratuity remains unresolved. Her former office has confirmed that she has sent it a letter of demand for the around 10 million rand she believes is due to her. Mqwebane, now an EFF Member of Parliament, insists that despite being impeached, she still owed that money in terms of the conditions of service adopted by the National Assembly in 2002. Mqwebane was removed from office in September, a month before her 7-year term would have officially ended. Some of Busisiwe's colleagues are back in Parliament. They're accused of disrupting the June 2022 Cyril Ramaphosa presidency budget vote that had to be abandoned.
And now suspend the proceedings.
And of physically handling National Assembly officials as they defied the Speaker's rulings.
Sergeant at Arms was pushed by the member. So the member interfered in the performance of his duties, and he pushed him. And the Speaker made note of that.
Hence, I say, as a matter of principle, you must accept they are there for complainants and judges in respect of my members.
South African scholars can expect a bumpy return to schools tomorrow. Teacher Association NAPTOZA says overcrowding remains a major concern at public schools and impacts on the quality of education.
And if we want quality education, if we want all our kids to be able to read, etc., there must be texts in schools, there must be sufficient space in schools so that attention can be paid to every child.
The Basic Education Department says cases of cheating during matric exams are most common at independent schools. The 2023 National Senior Certificate exams have recorded a total of 945 cases of cheating in Mpumalanga and KwaZulu-Natal.
Normally, your independent schools, whose fortunes rely on them being able to boast about good results, so they get desperate.
More than 900,000 candidates will get their matric results on Friday. An important session at the World Economic Forum on not losing sight of financial vulnerabilities. That empty chair was for our Reserve Bank Governor, Lesetja Kganyago, but he failed to pitch. Kganyago is one of the South African delegates in Davos, an event attended by global leaders and corporate giants. It's emerged that 2 of the 5 ministers representing South Africa are accused of corruption. And we were told by our Finance Minister, Enoch Godongwana, one of the accused, that the world doesn't care about that. What WEF cares about a lot is AI. It's a big feature of the week, with the IMF warning that AI could hit almost 40% of jobs worldwide, leading to increasing inequality. 2024 is the biggest year in election history. 64 countries, including the European Union, will be voting. That's nearly 4.2 billion people heading to the polls, as shall we, here in South Africa later this year. In the US, Donald Trump has just scored a massive victory in Iowa's Republican presidential caucus. Trump is the GOP frontrunner. He's aimed to take back the White House from incumbent Joe Biden. Trump still has major hurdles in his way. He's facing 91 criminal charges, and Colorado and Maine have banned him from their primary ballots. And don't forget to watch Bafana at 10 o'clock tonight. They'll be playing Mali. Good luck to them. And that's it for today's news. Remember to like and subscribe.
Eyewitness News. In touch, in tune, and independent. For the latest, log on to ewn.co.za or ewn.mobi.